Sup peeps and welcome back to my channel. Um, I've just recently caught back up with One Piece. So, now that I'm reading One Piece weekly again, I've decided I'm going to do a lot of One Piece related content uploads. At the moment, with all I can do right now is just react to some stuff, give my thoughts, give my opinions, and then I kind of want to move into doing chapter reviews, theories, all that kind of stuff. Now, because my introduction to One Piece way back in 2004 was the god awful 4Kids dub, my god, I thought I'd start with doing the Rant Navy Talks anime, every change 4Kids made to One Piece series that they've been doing. Now, I haven't seen any of these videos. The only video I've seen on the 4Kids One Piece dub was Red Bard's on how 4Kids ruined One Piece. And as someone who was put off One Piece from the 4Kids dub, because way back in 2004, Toonami UK was airing the One Piece 4Kids dub. And I saw the adverts. I was interested. I was intrigued. They looked amazing. It looked awesome. I was 11 at the time. I saw the first episode. My god, did the voices and edits put me off. I don't mind the intro. The rap is fine. I don't mind it. But the intro, not the intro, sorry. The voices and the edits were so obvious. And this was someone who had never seen, well, I'd seen subbed anime like Studio Ghibli, Rouge and Z, a few Dragon Ball Z movies that they aired subtitled sometimes on TV, Metropolis. I'd seen some anime on TV that was subbed, but my main exposure to anime until 2005 when I got the internet at home was dubs and localizations. But there was just something about the 4Kids dub that put me off, and I swore off One Piece. I said I'd never watch it. I said I would never touch the series ever again after seeing that first episode. Roll on to 2006. In 2006, I was a frequent regular of a little website known as One Manga. And it was one of the big three back then. You had Naruto, you had Bleach, and you had One Piece. Now, I was already reading Naruto weekly. I picked up Bleach and I was reading that weekly. One Piece was the only one that I hadn't picked up yet. And I thought, you know what? I've already caught up to the other two. I'll give One Piece another try. So, I gave One Piece another try. I was hooked instantly. I read the first 420 chapters. Well, give or take, I can't remember exactly, but it was around about 420 chapters. It was just before Thriller Bark started. I read all those chapters in the space of a week, and then I was up to date. And I was reading it weekly. Now, for the past 3 years or so, I've been a little bit out of the loop. I was at Dressrosa. No, tell a lie. I managed to. No, yeah. I was at Dressrosa back in when Dressrosa was still weekly. Then there was a couple years break. Then in 2019, I managed to get partway through the whole Cake Island saga with Big Mom. And then I kind of stopped again for a bit because of circumstances. I don't need to go into it, but there were circumstances that stopped me from reading it weekly. So I was behind. Now, in the past week, I've just caught up to the latest chapter. So now I'm at the latest chapter, I can now partake back in the community again. Yeah, no, I've been reading One Piece, and I've been a fan of One Piece for more than half of my life. I'm 28. I've been reading One Piece since 2006. Technically, kind of a fan in 2004 because I liked the look of it. I just didn't like the way 4Kids took it. So, I'd say technically a fan in 2004, but not really. Tomatoes. But in 2006 was when I actually became a huge fan, and it became my #1 favorite. And 2006 to 2021 is what, 15 years. I'm 28. That's more than half my life. I've been reading One Piece and a fan of the series for more than half of my life. Anyways, enough rambling. I've already spent 5 minutes telling you my history of One Piece. So let's get into this because I've seen Red Bard's video, but I'm interested to see what changes exactly they made. Of course, I know like Helempo's hammer gun, the water pistols, the wine cleavage. When Luffy jumps out of the barrel and like they edit his mouth to be closed or something like that, if I remember correctly. The god awful name changes like Zoro to Zolo, Ace to Trace. I think of other ones off the top of my head. I'm sure more. Yeah, there's so many. They completely getting rid of like Little Island arc. Yeah, no. Let's start with the Romance Dawn, and yeah, I've rambled on for like 6 minutes now. Let's get on with this.
Welcome to my new series, where I take a look at every change 4Kids made to the One Piece anime. 4Kids were well known for their localization practices that heavily censored what they
Can
loved.
this stop like lagging on me?
Anime such as
Yep.
Sonic X,
I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
loved Sonic X growing up.
Were censored by 4Kids to help Americanize the shows and make them relatable to Western audiences. Although most would say 4Kids went too far when it came to what they would censor.
Oh yes, definitely.
One such show, many
Yeah, like
Americans
well,
criticism for this, and is considered one of the main reasons for 4Kids' downfall. In this series, we'll be going through every change 4Kids Entertainment made when localizing One Piece for Western kids. And believe it or not, 4Kids dug One Piece all the way up to the post-Alabasta filler arc, with them producing 104 episodes out of the original 140
see.
Japanese broadcast episodes. So we have a lot to get through, which is also why I'll be splitting this.
Oh yeah, and obviously Sanji's cigarette into a lollipop. But let me just put this forward real quick. 4Kids, a localization company that are meant to make an anime more accessible and more entertaining for kids. It's in the name of their company. Put a literal kid off of an amazing series by what they did to it. I was 11 when I watched the 4Kids dub, and it put me off. Like, I was their target demographic, and yet I wanted nothing to do with it. That says a lot about their business practices and the fact that they don't give a flying rat's about like. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
To multiple videos. But first, I need to lay down some ground rules so we can better understand what I'll
Okay.
be doing as a change or not. Rule number 1. I won't be mentioning every dialogue change, as this will get tedious. So I'll only be mentioning.
Fair enough. Also, what's this quality? This quality looks like filmed on a potato. It's on 360, but it doesn't look 360 to me. Sorry, lagging enough. I'm not going to try and put it in HD.
Dialogue when it comes to character
Oh my god, just look at this.
important objects, or if what is being said changes the plot significantly in any way.
I wish I hadn't even looked now.
Cutting down or shortening of scenes will not count as a change. I will only be counting scenes that are censored by having something changed, removed, or added within the scene.
Fair enough.
Though the removal of entire scenes or episodes will
There we go. Now it looks more like 360p.
text which has been changed to English will not count, as this, in my opinion, is a pretty standard change when localizing a show to a different language. I will, however, be
I guess.
text that were originally in English to begin with, but was either changed or removed.
Oh yeah, there's a few like that.
Get into it, starting from the beginning with episode 1.
Episode 1 to 8. Okay.
Number 1. Right off the bat, we get our first change, with the intro having been altered
Yep.
to include clips from the anime along with the original Japanese intro, and the iconic theme, We Are, has been replaced with the One Piece rap.
Yo, dreaming, don't give it up, Luffy. Dreaming, don't give it up, Zoro. Dreaming, don't give it up, Nami. Dreaming, don't give it up, give it, give it up, give it up.
Number 2. Every episode title.
Alright. As much as We Are is iconic, and I would say more recognizable and more iconic than even Chala Head Chala from Dragon Ball. Like, it is one of the most iconic anime openings of all time. Like, you can't deny that. But I didn't mind the rap. I didn't mind it. Unpopular opinion, I know. But anywho, as you can see, I know the lyrics. It's embarrassing. I'll see myself out.
Number 3. Pretty much every major or minor character who is considered a pirate in the show has had their dialect changed in some way to mimic the pirate accent stereotype that is present here in the West, and will often use pirate lingo throughout the show.
Right, I want to bring something up right now. That originated from Treasure Island, the 1950s, I believe. I think it was 1950s. The Treasure Island 1950s, where it was a Devonshire, I think it was Devonshire, it was either Devonshire or Somerset, actor who played Long John Silver, and it's literally just the Devonshire accent and Devonshire slang. Actual pirates did not sound like that, did not talk like that, did not use that slang. It all stems from Hollywood cinema with a Devonshire or Somerset lad who played Long John Silver, which then popularised the false pirate accent, which is just a West Country English accent. The more you know.
And before,
Kobe.
the original Japanese music score has been completely replaced with 4Kids' own soundtrack. Some of the music is actually reused from their previous shows. Number 5. Nami is seen kicking a pirate
In the
between
Bible, yeah.
in the Japanese version, while 4Kids cuts down the scene so it's less obvious. Number 6.
It's less obvious, but you can still tell.
Added in the scene where Luffy breaks 2 swords off screen. Number 7.
You see,
4Kids censored the
that's never made too much sense to me. How Luffy was able to break 2 swords in that scene. Like, it's not really shown. But as anyone would know as the series goes on, Luffy is invincible to bullets and cannon fire. But swords do hurt him because he's made of rubber. So therefore he can bounce back bullets and cannonballs. But I don't understand how he was able to break those 2 swords at this point. It's almost like he used haki to break the swords before he even knew what haki was. Like, he just looked at him and the swords broke. I don't understand. I've never understood that bit.
scene where Alvida throws her mace at her subordinate and sends him flying, as well as removing the scene where the mace falls back down, hitting the other 2 pirates on the
Oh,
head.
come on, that's comedic. Like, why remove that?
Break eye catchers have been removed and are replaced with fade-ins. 4Kids also includes an extra ad break for American audiences. Number 9. Likely the most infamous scene in the 4Kids dub of One Piece, Kobe pleads to Luffy not to hit him, which Luffy then states he wasn't going to. In the Japanese broadcast, Luffy does in fact hit Kobe
Yep.
just because.
Mhm.
Number 10. 4Kids removed the scene where Luffy is seen punching a pirate in the face. Number 11.
That's ridiculous.
Their name change to Curse Fruit.
Oh, yeah. It's ridiculous.
Reference. Number 12. Luffy's Gum Gum pistol move has been changed to Gum Gum Blast.
Can you not call it Gum Gum? It's Gomu Gomu no pistol. Like, you're talking about changes, and yet... Oh. I don't like... I mean, I know Gomu Gomu translates to gum gum. Okay? I know it does. But if you've been in the One Piece fandom as long as I have, it's Gomu Gomu. It's not Gum Gum. Sorry, that really annoys me.
The military force known
Oh, yeah.
as Marine in the Japanese broadcast has their logos branded with the word Marine
Yep.
written in English.
But it's changed to Navy.
That Kaigan actually translates into English as the Navy. 4Kids decided to change all the text relating to the Kaigan to Navy, which was likely done so it would cause less confusion as they were trying to target a younger audience. Number 4.
Hold up, hold up. Wait. Even as a kid, Marine wouldn't have confused me at all. Like, I know what the Marines are. I know what the Navy is as well. But I know what the Marines are, I know what the Navy is. So, like, why change it to less confuse? That makes no sense. Like, are kids really that stupid that they don't know what what a marine is? What? This video is going to end up being really long, by the way, because I had that ramble at the beginning, and I'm pausing every so often to talk about what's going on. Like,
The ending theme and animation has been removed and replaced with an altered version of the 4Kids intro rap. Number 15. The next episode previews have also been removed. Episode 2.
and that's just episode 1, the amount of times I paused that.
16. Roanoa Zoro's name has been changed to Zolo. This was done to avoid possible copyright infringement with another fictional character of a similar name. His movie also changed.
However, Zorro, as in the masked Zorro, is spelled with a double R, therefore there would not be any copyright issues because it's not spelled the same. Oh, and that's another thing I can't stand, is the fact that the manga, the official English translation of the manga, still to this day, still uses Zolo. No, you're not doing my boy like that. Zoro is one of the most badass characters in all of manga. You're not doing my boy like that. He is Zoro. He is not Zolo. He is Roanoa Zoro. End of. And this is one of the reasons why, to this day, still prefer to read the scanlations over reading the official translation. Not to mention the fact that the volumes are a year behind. Like, it takes a year between the Japanese volume coming out and the English translated volume coming out. Like, it'd be like so many chapters behind if you were to read the official English one. It's ridiculous.
Zoro's name to Zolo when bringing the manga over to the West, and is still the official name for Zoro in the English version of the manga.
Yeah,
17.
like I just said, it's still to this day.
Kobe is speaking about Zoro, and the scene jumps to Zoro cutting down an unknown pirate, implying he killed them. This was censored in the 4Kids version. Number 18. Zoro is seen tied up to a cross in the Japanese, while 4Kids had the top removed to refrain from any references to religion. 4Kids
It's just ridiculous.
video for a similar reason. Number 19. 4Kids changed the type of food that the little girl gives Zoro.
Oh god. The infamous rice balls. Like, why do you do this for kids? Like, it's not like as if children in the West aren't going to understand what a rice ball is. Or an onigiri, rather, like if you want to go the full weeb. I mean, it's just like a Pokemon, where they changed it to a jelly-filled donut. Why? This is one of the reasons why, ever since I got the internet, back in 2005, I've always been a sub over dub kind of person. Like, screw dubs. Even to this day, I still don't watch dubs. I'll watch a dub only if I'm watching anime with someone else and they have trouble keeping up with the subtitles. However, because I've been watching subbed anime, well, technically since about year 2000 with the few subs I watched on TV, but since 2005, it does, my eyes can, like most people, like whenever I'm with someone and I talk about watching subs over dubs, they're like, oh, I can't concentrate on what's going on the screen if I'm having to try and read. I can't keep up with the subtitles. You know, those kind of things. It's like, my eyes have been trained to this point where I can pay full attention to what's going on in the scene and read the subtitles at the same time. Like, there is no like distraction. Like, my eyes can focus on both at the same time. But then again, I have been watching. Pardon me. I have been watching subs for 16 years at the very least, and that's not including the few subs I watched on TV. So, yeah.
Rice balls to cookies, as onigiri isn't commonly well known in the West. Number 20. Instead of
It isn't.
time to edit the note Helmeppo is holding into English, they saved themselves some precious editing time and just
No, that's stupid.
Number 21. In the flashback where we're shown the reason Zoro was tied up, 4Kids censored Zoro punching Helmeppo in the face. Number 22. This also caused them to censor the bruise that can be seen on Helmeppo shortly after. Number 20.
I mean, it's almost like as if they licensed a action shonen series without even previewing it before they did, because like, I would say One Piece is for all ages. Yes, there's some ecchi scenes. Yes, there's violence. Yes, you know, but it's not gratuitous. It's not over the top to a certain degree. Depends what you class as over the top. But I would say that you could easily show this to someone of any age, you know, unedited, and it would be perfectly okay. Like, what's the point in cutting out a punch? Yeah, it's a punch to the face, but like, I don't understand.
In the very same shot, 4Kids also redrew Zoro's sword to be further away from Helmeppo's neck than in the Japanese version. Number 24. Nami is shown for the first time in the episode with a panning shot of her legs going upwards. 4Kids thought this would be too sexually suggestive for their target audience.
Their legs. I mean,
5.
I like some good thick thighs as much as the next person, but they're just legs. A child is not going to associate legs as being sexual. And if they are, then you may need to look into how the child is being raised and not. These Every Change 4Kids made to One Piece video reactions, they're gonna be full of a lot of me ranting, a lot of me pausing, and a lot of me getting very, very annoyed at very, very stupid changes. Let that be a warning if you want to continue watching this reaction series. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long I've been recording for, but it's already been 20 minutes and I'm only halfway through the video. Oh god. And yeah, of course they changed the alcohol. I mean,
Helmeppo's glass of wine has been changed to juice, with 4Kids changing the color to orange. Number 26. Captain Morgan's cigar has been removed from the 4Kids version. Number 27. In the scene where Captain Morgan attacks the soldier that is refusing to obey an order, the sound effect of the...
right. I was trying to pause, but like, for some reason it wasn't letting me. Oftentimes, especially back then, when this dub was being made, many children's parents smoked. My grandparents who raised me smoked. I was always around smoking. So therefore, seeing a character smoke a cigar made no difference to me. Like, a lot of children see that all the time, or at least they used to back in the day. With the wine, are you telling me they couldn't have just like said it was grape juice? Like, are you telling me that you can't get purple juice or red juice? Yes, you can. Like, just because the drink is a certain colour doesn't necessarily equate it to being wine. Like, I wouldn't have even associated it with being wine as a kid. I would have thought it had been juice of some sort. Or a soda. Because you can get juices and sodas in that colour.
The axe hitting the soldier has been removed in the 4Kids edit. This was probably done to lessen the overall impact of the hit. Number 28. Another big change to the
Oh yeah, the water guns.
version is the censorship of weapons, namely guns. Throughout the series, we will be seeing a variety of ways that 4Kids went about censoring all kinds of guns. In this particular episode, the guns of the Navy have been changed to look more like water guns. Episode 3.
America has a gun culture. Over in the UK, we don't have a gun culture. Well, you go to London, you go to Nottingham, you go to Birmingham. Yeah, there's a bit of a gun culture there. But guns are regularly seen by children all the time in America. What on earth is the point in changing it? Especially when it's an anime about pirates and the Marines, or in the dub, the Navy. Children, I mean, I knew at an early age that the military carried guns and that Pirates, back in the day, used blunderbusses and other types of guns. What was the point? Like, that was one of the things that put me off One Piece. Was even as an 11-year-old child, I saw that and I was like, what the actual hell is this? Why are they using water pistols? Like, it literally put me off because it was so historically inaccurate to reality. Even though it's an anime and therefore it's not really realistic to a lot of degrees. I mean, devil fruits. But when it comes to weaponry like that, which are very much based in real life and history and real history of piracy, and I knew about that even as a child, it put me off. I felt like they were treating me like I was stupid. And because I felt like they were treating me like as if I was a complete and utter moron, it made me not want to watch the series. So 4Kids did a great job there. Absolutely banging job.
Number 29.
Oh yes, the hammer gun.
Elmepo's pistol has been replaced with a cartoony spring hammer.
Like,
The only remaining part of the pistol is the grip. Number 30. As Captain Morgan is just about to attack Luffy with his hand axe, Zoro steps in and slices Morgan down. As he is falling, you can see small fragments of his shirt flying off him. In the 4Kids version, these fragments are removed. It really makes
once again, it's stupid.
why they took the time to edit small details like this, but not others like the note in the previous episode.
It's really stupid.
When viewing the map of the Grand Line, the arrow that is shown to indicate the red line is removed, along
What?
with the text seen on the map.
Why?
It seems like 4Kids only went halfway with removing all the text, as there is still some that has been left on the map.
Why? What's the point?
Towards the end of the episode, as Luffy and Co are about to leave the island, Luffy purposely antagonizes Kobe by threatening to reveal that he is a part of Alvida's crew. In order to get Kobe to stand up for himself, Kobe punches Luffy in the face, with Luffy returning the favor, although the scene of Luffy punching Kobe is censored while Kobe's punch was left in. Episode 4.
Like, double standards, eh?
The word anchor has been removed from Luffy's shirt.
That makes no sense.
This is the first instance of many that I'll be showing in this series.
Like, why?
Decided to remove English text. 4Kids had a habit of doing this in all their shows, and I have yet to see any logical reason for them to.
Yeah, I was about to say, there is no logical reason. Why?
4Kids removed the wine bottle that is next to Shanks during Luffy's flashback scene, but the very same wine bottle magically appears later when Shanks offers it to the Mountain Bandit and has had its color changed to orange.
Once again, stupid change. Not to mention, there are wine glasses in the back on the shelf. They really, really think children are stupid, don't they?
Instance of English text being removed, with Yasop having his name removed from his bandana.
Another stupid change.
During the confrontation between the red-haired pirates and the Mountain Bandits, the guns from both parties have been altered to look more like cork guns, and are stated as such, robbing the scene of its serious tone by implying the bandit fell over due to being scared of the cork gun going off so close to his ear, instead of actually being shot in the head and killed.
That's so stupid.
Number 37. Despite showing Shanks' crew member beating the bandit with his rifle, which was left unedited, they decided to remove the rifle along with his arm in the scene which
What?
the gun at the Mountain Bandit's leader.
My god, some of these edits are so stupid.
38. 4Kids also removed his cigarette in any scene that he appears in. Episode 5. Number 39. Luffy punching a buggy pirate in the face has been censored. Number 40. Luffy punching 2 more buggy pirates in the face has also been censored. Something tells me that 4Kids doesn't like people getting punched in the face.
Yeah, it seems that way.
One of Buggy's pirates.
Oh god, yeah.
To avoid any.
Yep, I remember seeing like some of this stuff back ages back when I was looking up edits they did. I've never seen a full compilation of all the edits like this, but That was one of the big ones, is changing the skin colors. Oh my god. 4Kids, tell me you're racist without telling me you're racist.
Possible racist undertones with the way the character is portrayed. Number 42. In the panning shot of the buggy pirate's cellar,
Honestly, I would say it's more racist to change the color of the skin rather than like the original color.
remove one pirate chugging 7 beers, removing wine bottles from the scenery, and changing the sword that is balancing from a pirate's mouth to a balloon. We will count these.
That's ridiculous.
Number 43. The name of the pub that Buggy's crew has commandeered has been removed. Number 44. The stab wound Zoro receives from Buggy has been heavily censored throughout the arc. Number 45. After Luffy calls Buggy a big nose, Buggy launches his hand holding a knife straight at Luffy, but Luffy catches it in his mouth and breaks it. 4Kids censored this by having the knife fly back to Buggy instead, simply by reversing the animation.
Why? That's so stupid.
Number 46. The full blast of the buggy bomb has been cut. Number 47. Beast Tame emoji's name has been changed to Beast Break emoji. Number 48. The scene in which Shushu bites Luffy's face has been changed to take place off screen. Number 49. Luffy strangling Shushu after he eats the key is also removed. Number 50. Shushu's wounds have been edited to look less severe. Number 51. The text seen on the pet food has been removed, just in case you were worried about your kids reading anything while they watch a pet store burn to the ground after a lion just kicked the crap out of a dog. Number 52. OG's bite marks have been replaced with a bandage.
What the?
Episode 7. Number 53. The smoke trails coming off Buggy's crew members that he used as a body shield have been edited out. However, the trails coming off Richie the lion were left in.
That's so weird.
Kabaji's attacks that are focusing on Zoro's wounds from Buggy have been heavily censored. Number 55. A scene showing one of Buggy's crewmates eyeing up Nami's chest has been removed. Number 56. The damage received by Kabaji from Zoro has been heavily censored. Number 57. The name of Buggy's Chop Chop Rice Cracker ability has been changed to Chop Chop Buzzsaw. Number 58. Chop Chop Cannon was...
Excuse me? What? From Chop Chop Rice Cracker to Chop Chop Buzzsaw. But Buzzsaw sounds more violent than Rice Cracker. What? You saw me for a second there try and process that one, like... That... What? Continue.
was renamed Chop Chop Harpoon. Number
On.
59.
Which one was renamed?
Chop Chop Cannon was renamed Chop Chop Harpoon. Number 50.
Cannon to harpoon. Okay. Whatever you say.
Luffy's face injury from one of Buggy's attacks has been removed.
Yeah, because people can't get hurt.
Number 60. Drawing Buggy's flashback where he is bickering about which pole is colder with Shanks, which, a little side note, 4Kids actually changed the conversation to be about which pole makes the best ice cubes. The scene of Rayleigh hitting them both on the head was removed. Number 61. The word danger has been removed from the canon cache.
I still don't understand the removal of English words.
In order to go plunder the incoming ship, he can be seen holding 2 swords, one in each.
Right.
When he appears again, he is seen stabbing another pirate with one of the swords, while in the 4Kids version, the sword was removed as to not imply...
Wow. Continuity.
The treasure map Buggy finds has been edited to include travel lines on it. Number 64.
Why?
The bottle of rum Shanks is holding through his and Buggy's conversation has been edited out, which is inconsistent with 4Kids' other edits where they would just change the colour of the...
Yeah, I was about to say, like...
Number 65. Luffy kicks Buggy in the balls to stop him from reaching Nami. In the 4Kids edit, Luffy kicks Buggy on the shin.
Yeah, but if you look at that, right? If you look at where Luffy's foot is, he's not even kicking him on the shin. He's literally kicking past the shin. Like, they didn't even edit it right. Like, what? Gomu Gomu.
barrel.
Gomu Gomu. I'm going to say this every goddamn time that you say Gum Gum. I do not like that.
And that does it for the first video on every change in the 4Kids One Piece dub. After the first 8 episodes, our current total is at 66. Make sure to join me next time where I'll be listing every change.
Yeah, like, this video's gone on for quite a while. It's 35 minutes, but that's because it infuriates me. Stuff like this infuriates me. Like, they think we're so stupid. They think children are so stupid. They think they can get away with this kind of shit. And I will guarantee you that pretty much every video in this series of reactions is going to end up long. I mean, this first video has ended up a little bit longer because I've had to explain my history with One Piece. But I'm still going to end up pausing and trying to work out why I'm complaining about these stupid changes. Like, I didn't even know some of those changes even happened because I haven't seen much of the 4Kids dub of One Piece, I will admit. I saw like first couple episodes when it first aired on Toonami, and I maybe caught a few episodes here and there, but like usually I'd end up watching it because it was on before another show I wanted to watch. I think it was on before Beyblade. Yeah, I think it was on before Beyblade G Revolution. So like I'd end up watching like One Piece or the tail end of an episode of One Piece before Beyblade Revolution, the G Revolution came on. Or maybe Dragon Ball Z. I know it was on before a couple of different anime that I used to watch on Toonami. So like I've seen bits and pieces. I've seen a few edits. I've seen a few episodes and pieces of episodes from the 4Kids dub. But I've only ever seen like the first 3. Technically, I would say I probably watched the first 3 because I gave it a fair chance as a kid. But my God, some of these edits are ridiculous. Anywho, this video has gone on for far too long, so I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up. If you disliked it, hit that thumbs down, but drop a comment down below and tell me why you disliked it. Also, drop a comment down below and tell me who your favourite character from One Piece is, what you thought was the most stupidest edit out of 66 edits in the first 8 episodes. That's way too many. There shouldn't be any, to be honest. But yeah, drop a comment down below. Let me know your favourite characters. Let me know if you're a manga reader or an anime watcher. Let me know when you started reading or watching One Piece. Just give me a little bit of information about your history of the series and what you like about the series and what you think is the most stupidest edit they've done in the first 8 episodes. Wait until the other episodes to let me know about the other stupid edits that you've noticed. And if you're new here, please feel free to consider subscribing. No pressure. And with that being said, peace out and namaste, peeps.